Kia ora koutou, Reese from QuickSense here, and today we're looking at rearranging formula. Now, in this question we're given x's in terms of y, and what that means is I have x's on one side and y's on the other side. This question is asking what x is equal to. Another way this might be phrased is write the equation in terms of x. At the moment it's x in terms of y, but we're going to do it in terms of x. So we need to rearrange this equation. So the first thing I want to do is move all of the operations to x to the other side. And we do that by doing the opposite. So what operations are happening on the left-hand side? Well, 5x is 5 times x. What's the opposite of 5 times? Well, it's going to be divided by 5. So the opposite of that, make that look a bit nicer, is divide by. So 5x divided by 5. If we do it to the left-hand side, we have to do it to the right-hand side as well. So 5 divided by 5 is 1. X is equal to 6y plus 8 over 5. And we can't simplify this anymore because it's a binomial. There are two variables. Y, I don't know what y is. And if I don't know what y is, I can't simplify this any further. In this question, we can find the degrees in Celsius if we know the degrees in Fahrenheit, or the temperature in Fahrenheit, because I can simply, if I know F, I substitute it into that, and it will spit out the corresponding Celsius value. But if I know the Celsius value, how can I find Fahrenheit? Well, the way to do this is to rearrange the formula. So C is currently by itself, but we want F equals. We want F by itself. So the first thing we're going to do is look at that right-hand side, and we're going to ask the question, what's the opposite thing I need to do first? Right? So what does that mean? Well, if we're thinking about bed mass, we're going to go the opposite. So start from the other side. Right? So that becomes Sam, Deb. So what's the furthest thing away? Well, there's no, look, we got this bracket at the start, which means that we're going to do the bracket last. So everything inside the bracket comes last. So what's happening outside the bracket? Well, the only thing outside the bracket is this here, times by 5/9. So if I times by 5/9, well, I have to divide by 5/9. So C divided by 5/9. I'm going to put this up the top so you can see it. Yep, now this cancels out. 5/9 goes into 5/9 once. And I'm going to simplify the left-hand side because I know if I divide by a fraction, right? So if I've got, let's do this at the top up here, A divided by x over y, that's equal to A times y over x. So this becomes C times 9 over 5, and I can rewrite that again as 9 lots of C over 5. And that's equal to F minus 32. So there's no bracket now, so we're going to move along away from that. What's happening to F? Well, minus 32. That's nice and easy. I'm just going to add 32 to both sides. Let's finish this up here. So 9C over 5 plus 32 is equal to minus 32 plus 32, which is 0. So F by itself. And because we like the subject to be on the left-hand side, we're going to rewrite it like this. So if I know now, well, what's the Celsius here, I can substitute that in and spit out the corresponding Fahrenheit.